Howdy, howdy. Today I'm going to be showing you how to easily make a transcription of your podcast audio. So Descript is super popular in the podcasting community, both hosts, producers, anybody that's around podcasting, they've probably heard of Descript. And the reason is because it allows you to do a ton of different things. You can do audio editing, you can do video editing, but most importantly, what we're going to be talking about today is that you can do automatic transcriptions. Now, it's not perfect, but you can make rough transcriptions really easily. And why would you want transcriptions for your podcast? Well, the reason that I make them for the people that I work with is they want to embed them in their websites for either SEO purposes or to embed them within the episode, or people that are hard of hearing. That's, something that I've heard before, but I mean, if you're hard of hearing, why would you be listening to podcasts or even know what a podcast is? I don't know. But most importantly, it's about creating more content from your podcast. You want to take your piece of audio content, you can turn it into a text format, and you can take that so much further than just sharing your audio podcast. You can turn each section of your podcast, each question, each topic that you talk about with your guests, that can be turned into its own blog post by using transcription services. You can even break that down even further and turn those You can break that down even further and turn those blog post cuts from the transcription into tweets and tweet threads and posts on Instagram and LinkedIn posts. So it's really about sucking as much juice out of that podcast as you can. But anyway, let's jump into Descript. Okay, so here we are in Descript. We've got our new podcast transcription. I've started a new project basically and titled it, and this is the screen that it brings you to. So from here, you can drag or drop audio or video to transcribe, or you can have it just select directly from your computer. So I will drag my podcast in here. It's super short, so it will transcribe quickly. My transcript will be ready in a few minutes. You can ask it to detect speakers or not. There's only one speaker on this one, so I'm not going to do that just yet. But if you were to transcribe out an interview with 2 or more people, this is a really nice tool to have. So you'll click done. The transcribing is at about 50%, 75%, and I'll probably just cut until it's done. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so it has fully transcribed out my audio. I know it's only about a paragraph, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So this is me recording it. I say, hello and welcome back to my podcast, blah, 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 but still want to consume my content. So now you can see here, it's not perfect. You'd have to go back and proofread this, obviously, because here I say my content, not my con. That's my other side hustle. I'm a con man. And that's basically it. I'll show you how to share it out. So you'll just click share, export, text, export, save, done. It's that easy. And if you're still watching, I will show you just a couple other fun tools that they have in Descript. So again, we've got our tools here. You can rename the project. You can flatten the tracks, which I don't really know what that means. You can remove filler words, which is really key here. So words like things that aren't necessary to have in a text version of your podcast. Descript does I'd say a B- job of finding all of those and removing them. It's not perfect. Nothing in AI is perfect. But if you're on the Descript team, I appreciate you, but we got to kick it into high gear just a little bit more and find those ums. There's one. Another cool tool within Descript is to detect speakers, which is really fun. So we will just have it detecting the speakers here. You can see it going on in the bottom right-hand corner, multiple speakers found. Shouldn't be multiple, it should just be one because I'm the one that recorded it. Hello, and welcome back to my podcast. That's me. So who's speaking? That was clearly me, so I'll put Johnny. Now that is nobody, so I will just also put Johnny. And now you can see my name is popped up on here, and if you're having multiple speakers, it's pretty good at identifying which voice is which. and you will just add the person's name that corresponds to their voice, and it will populate it throughout, an entire 90-minute podcast. You'll get the rough transcript. Again, it's not perfect, but you can go through and proofread it, or you can just find the sections that you want to use for other purposes and proofread just those. So it's a great tool. It saves you a ton of time having to actually type out every single word as you listen along. That is something that no one ever wants to do. So I highly recommend using Descript. You can use the free version. There's a link to it below in the description of this video. I believe the free version is about 3 hours of transcription per month, maybe. I'd have to check on that. But if you're someone like me and you're using this all the time for people that really want high-end, fully proofread transcriptions, you're going to want to shell out for the better version of Descript. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this video or got value out of it, please subscribe, share it, like it, do whatever you got to do, and I'll see you on the next one.